we want to think about what exactly is time management. What is your definition of time management? As we move through today's session, something I'm going to be asking you to do is to hone your definition of time management and also to think about your time management targets. And so when people start to think about, okay, well, what is time management and how should I measure it? It's very rare when anybody can identify this instantly, because so many of us think of time management just as time and tasks, but we don't pick a target that we'd like to focus on, and we definitely don't pick some kind of measurement. So when we talk about targets today, I'm bringing this up at the beginning. So as we filter through information throughout the day, you can begin to develop your definition of time management and also select what time management targets mean to you, how you want to measure your success with time management. But what I'd like you to think about is, what is your baseline measurement of your time management? How do you think you are right now with time management? What are your weekly and daily goals related to time management? As well as, how will you measure your progress? How will you know how far or how close you are to achieving what you want to get out of time management? Part of what can be stressful in this chase for the ultimate efficiency is that we think we need to be involved with this whole time management thing, and we think we should strive for it, but what exactly are we striving for? What is it that you are trying to reach? Because if you are not sure what your baseline is and you don't know what your targets are, how do you know what it is that you're chasing? And I'll give you a quick example. A prospective client contacted me about improving his team's productivity. And when I completed his assessment, I discovered that his whole measure of progress was based on a 0 email inbox at the end of the day. He felt that if every single person on his team had a 0 inbox at the end of the day, that means they're all productive. But what he didn't take into account is the processes they were using to get to that 0 inbox. And as it turned out, when his team discovered that all he wanted to see at the end of the day was a 0 email inbox, oh, they gave it to him. It was 0. But what happened to those emails? They got moved into folders on the side of their email inbox menu. Those emails got lost. Those emails didn't get responded to. Those emails didn't get dealt with. So that was not a strong measure of his team's productivity. So as we move through today and we look at all these different factors that go into time management, I want you to think about, for you personally, what is your definition of time management? Where do you think you stand right now, and how are you measuring that? And how do you want to measure your progress? Do you want your progress to be based on whether or not you work 30 minutes less per day and still get the same amount of work done? Or do you want to be able to complete 10% more work in the same amount of time that you're currently working? Do you want it to be based on creating and completing a realistic task list by the end of each day? Or do you want to base this on a feeling, the measurement of your stress levels, the measurement of your feelings of accomplishment? So think about that as we move today, because one thing I don't want you to stay on is the hamster wheel of thinking that you need to keep driving at constantly improving efficiency if you haven't defined what efficiency yet means to you.